This is the story of a workshop and a scrapyard. Morning, Binky. Morning, Bluebelle.
Morning, Mr. Bob.
What a lovely day. Not a cloud in the sky.
Ready when you are.
Come on, Binky, you old rascal. No time for fun and games. We've got to get off to work for the day. Morning, young Harry. We got much work on today.
Hello, Bob. Hello, Bluebelle, Binky. Not much today, just a few repairs. But I've heard there's even more old cars being scrapped by Mr. Brown's auto sales, and perfectly good ones too.
We'll see about that. So many more new cars on the road and so many good old cars being turned into scrap metal. It's just not logical. Not ecological sense.
There are far too many decent old cars being turned into recycled metal. Cars that could still give lots of good service and are simple and easy to maintain, just like me.
Well, let's open up the workshop for the day. Now, there's still a new clutch for you to fit to the old Austin, Harry.
I know, and not to forget the brakes first.
Yes, and I'll have a look at the oil leak. Well, wobbling wheel bearings, who can that be so early? Workshop? Oh, hello, Miss Grassington.
Mr. Bob, I just had to tell you about this poor little car that we have in Mr. Brown's Autos. He's been part exchanged for a new one. And Mr. Brown is planning to sell him for scrappage. It's awful. He's such a little darling car and he runs beautifully.
Well, spin me a spanner. Not more scrappage got on
Behind me back. She says there's a pair of girls just left him there and are about to drive off in their new car. Not a care in the world left for poor little Johnny, as she calls him. We better get right on over there with a trailer.
As many new cars as possible should be on the road. They should be complicated to repair and expensive to maintain. Old cars are too simple. They're like prams. Well now, you horrible little box of rusting nuts and bolts. You shouldn't be on the road. You should be for cans and fizzy drink tops, bottle tops, or paper clips, or something even more pointless than what you are already. Are we ready, Mr. Legg? Take him away.
So there goes another lovely old car. Off for so-called recycling, off to the crusher. Johnny was dragged through the streets and down to the Brown scrapyard, where Crusher hungrily awaited him. But it wasn't long before Bob, Bluebelle, Binky and Harry were off on a mission to try to rescue poor Johnny. But is this the end for poor Johnny? Would he end up as tins, or be pressed into bottle tops? or recycled into a remote-controlled lawnmower, or worst of all, be made into golfing trolleys. But Bluebelle and her friends arrived just in time to the rescue.
Oh, no you don't, Mr. Crusher. Out you come, young Johnny. We'll look after you.
So they headed back to Bluebelles Yard with Johnny in tow.
Recycling of metal and other materials is a good thing, but only when products have had their use and are no longer needed. Well, crunching cogs, there's so much to do, young Harry.
I know, but he'll make a lovely little car once he's all mended.
Well, by juddering clutches, let's get him up on the ramps and set to work. Up we go then. With grease on my elbow and oil on my shoe,
We'll get this old miner looking like new.
fixing the engine and mending the brakes.
Getting the rust off, whatever it takes.
The wings will need filling, and so will the doors.
The chassis needs welding and so do the floors.
We'll change all the tyres and make him look quaint.
Then finish him off with a nice coat of paint.
This miner is old and he's looking Jurassic.
But don't waste a car when you know it's a classic.
There's scrappage, recycling, and all kinds of schemes.
But old Mr. Brown takes things to the extremes.
Bob and Harry had worked for hours while Binky snoozed. Eventually Johnny Miner emerged looking as good as new.
Well, rattle me wrenches. Don't he look a treat? Night, Harry.
Night, Mr. Bob. Night, Bluebelle. Night, night, Binky.
One day I'll have you nasty little Cortina scrapped and put in my crusher.
Said Binky.
Night, Binky.